not really having the most time right now to enjoy it. I have a flight to catch, but I'll go play Memphis, and after this I'll find some time, and I'll sort of soak in everything that's happened. And right now the focus is going to be to get ready for next week.
Just talk about maintaining your level of concentration, because he actually played pretty well. You're down 6-2 in the first set tiebreaker, you come back, and then second set tiebreaker also, you held up very well.
Well, it came down to 2 sloppy mistakes in the first set tiebreak, and I got a 1 lucky break on his serve, and then played 1 good point. And when it gets close, it sort of just comes down to who gets it that day, and it comes down to a few points. And I was there for it, and I sort of used up my luck today, I guess, in a way, and got out of that first set. In the second set, I was a bit more confident by then, and it came out the way I wanted to.
Talk about the last 6 weeks. You played on 4 continents, and it's quite a whole journey for you. Just kind of give a little reflection on that.
No, it's been amazing. First starting in India, which wasn't the greatest start to the. Sort of didn't expect all of this after that first week, but tennis is a week-by-week thing. A lot of things can change in 1 week, and it did for the better in Australia, and this was really a big moment for me. And then again to Johannesburg, not a great week, and come here and have probably my best week, and I can't, other than smile about it, I can't stop smiling, so I'm happy about it, and I hope I can keep it going more than 6 weeks into a full year schedule, and see where I am at the end of the year.
A fan yelled out at that last point in the break, or did you hear that at all? Or
no, I heard it, but I didn't know really what was happening. I thought it might get replayed. I didn't know what was going to happen, and I just looked at the referee. I think if I knew right away that I had the match, I would have reacted a bit quicker to winning rather than that. But I don't know. I'm not going to think about that. I have my first victory, and I'm happy about it.
Was it a weird way though to win it?
A win's a win.
You said on court you were talking about your coach being upset with you because what, did something happen in?
My composure was very bad. I didn't play a good match second round, and even through the qualies and everything, it was tough conditions there with altitude, and it was hard to play your best, and I didn't deal with that well, and that was the difference here. But I guess that taught me a lesson quickly.
But he said, what, I'm not going to come if you're going to act this way?
Well, he said it's not great for the relationship, and it's disrespectful to myself to act that way and to him. And this sort of sticks with me because I don't want to be known as a disrespectful person. So we had to sit down. I told him I'll get better. I'm not gonna be perfect right away, but I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna get better as much as I can, and I guess this is a good start.
So
how did you act?
Pardon?
Where?
In Johannesburg.
In Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how did you act? I mean, what did you do on the court?
Just sort of always putting myself down, always just looking for reasons to get pissed off, never really seeing the match clearly, never really finding a way to win. Even though I didn't play that great that day, I didn't even give myself a chance because of my poor attitude.
How big a step is this for you moving forward? I know you've been playing well and building, but how big a step is it to win?
Well, it's, as a tennis player, you're happy if you have just a positive record at the end of the year with more wins than losses, because unless you're winning tournaments, you're losing a match every week. And at this level, to go through a week without losing a match, winning my first title, it's amazing, and it's something I haven't really soaked in yet. I haven't gotten the chance to grasp it, but I think it's going to hit me quick, or I'm just not human.
Milos, you obviously are very close to your family, and it's been quite a journey. Why did you and your family originally leave Montenegro?
Because of the war, the separation, and that started in, I think it's 91, everything started early between Croatia separating this bench of the former Yugoslavia.
And how has that been like for you to come to a new country, to train, and not be in your...
Well, the thing is, I don't know. I'm 3-4 years old. I can't remember what I was really doing then. I can tell you right now, the only thing I remember when I was 4 years old was getting stung on the finger by a bee. But other than this, everything just happened. I can tell you what I've been doing since I was 9 years old, but before that, honestly, I don't remember too many stories other than the bruises and the pain.
And you're happy to be playing and be living and playing for Canada. That gives you a lot of joy.
And they've been behind me, and they're here, and I think this is a big step for helping the sport grow, that this match is being televised in Canada, and I hope it can become more of a casual thing, not just for a final. I think if I can keep playing like this and sort of start sort of a movement to have more televised matches tennis-wise, and it'll help the sport grow, and I think Canada does have the athleticism and the talent to have more players at the top.
Neil, this is your first big career win. I mean, is this something you're always going to remember very vividly in your mind about how you were able to start your career with this type of victory?
Yeah, right now, to tell you, I can't remember too many points of the match, but I haven't had a chance to sit down and think about it. First getting told the trophy, how are you going to hold the trophy, what are you going to say in a speech, all these like little things come up to your mind. I haven't really sat down and thought about what did I do well today and what didn't I do well. So I have a full night of flying to do, and I think if I don't pass out on the plane, I'll be thinking about it.
As a result, will this match, will this kind of tournament for you always be something you'll look back on fondly?
For sure. And you don't forget your firsts, whether it's a tournament, tennis, whether it's first kid, all these kind of things you're never going to forget, and it's surreal and it's amazing, but it's nice to have it at a young age, and while I still have my memory.
What do you need to continue to work on to continue this sort of success?
I need to work on a lot of things. I think there's a lot of things I can improve on, and I think that gives me a lot of more positives in a way to look forward to in the future, and I think nobody's going to tell you that I'm bad at putting in the hours, that I mind putting in the hours or doing all the hard things. I don't mind this at all. So I'm going to keep working on getting better from the ground, getting better at the return game, transitioning a bit better towards the net so I can put a bit more pressure this way, and I'll keep working on that serve. You guys, a lot of people are saying, wow, you have an amazing serve, but I think it can be better, so I'll keep working at that.
What's your weakness on the court?
Before this week, my mental game, but I guess, I don't know, you have to ask my opponent, or ask my coach. He's going to be the one telling you what I need to work on. This isn't my job.
Sorry, if someone came up to you around Christmas and say, hey guy, you're going to have 3 great wins at the off-season and go to San Jose and win that tournament, what would you tell them?
Are you Santa? You're bringing me all these good gifts, but no, I would be like, wow, thanks for believing in me, and I'll go try, but hold your fingers crossed, and I'll give it my best.
If there's one tournament you could win, what would that tournament be?
I hope there's more than one that I could win, but I hope to win a Grand Slam, and this is where my aspirations are, and to be in the top 10, and I think I'm doing the right things, I'm improving on the right path, and the one I'd want to win would be Wimbledon, but I guess maybe something like US Open or Australian will suit me better.
Do your parents ever talk about those years, the early 90s before you guys moved, and have you ever thought about how different your life might have been if you guys hadn't left?
The only thing that's really ever come up is I remember moving back to Montenegro for 3 months and doing some school. I remember the way I studied, but I remember that it didn't turn out because that's when the war started happening in '97 approximately, and there were bombings in Serbia and Montenegro, and I don't know what this war was about or anything as far as it comes up historically, but I remember we came back then to Canada again, and it gave myself a lot of opportunity. My brother finished university there, my sister finished high school there, and went back to Montenegro to do university and got a master's scholarship and finished her master's in Canada. So it's done wondrous things, the move for us there. And I'm here. I'm not sitting behind a desk or anything. I don't know what could be different, what would be different, but I'm just happy where I am right now.
Is there any top 5 player who you think maybe just be too good for you now? Nadal, Federer, Murray, Djokovic?
I think they're better than me, but I don't think if I play them 1,000 times, they're too good to beat me 1,000 times.